Good afternoon, I'm Caroline Martin.
And I'm Josh Volvovic.
Budget cuts are nothing new for Lane County. Public safety funding and jail bed space has been an issue for more than 50 years. With dramatic cuts to capacity over the last 4 decades, offenders are being released quickly without posting bail or completing their sentences. A lot of people are upset about who is being released from the Lane County Jail because of budget cuts. We'll take a look at how the decisions are being made after the break. Politics is taking center stage over at the University of Oregon. Under the latest UO Constitutional Court rulings, ousted student body president Laura Hinman, she may have the chance to regain her title. The ASUO Constitutional Court removed her from office last week. The court ruled that Hinman was in non-fulfillment of her duties because she failed to appoint 4 members of the Elections Board by the date required. The Great Recession hit the United States hard. There were hundreds of stories about companies going out of business. But in the middle of this economic hardship, one Eugene entrepreneur not only survived, but thrived. Thanks for joining us for today's episode of Oregon News. Please tune in next week for our special report on homelessness in Lane County. I'm Caroline Martin.
Good afternoon, I'm Claire Carlson.
And I'm Caroline Martin. Shoppers only have a couple more weeks until the plastic bag ban goes into effect. Manufacturing expanded in February at the fastest rate since June 2011. But American incomes fell 3.6% in January. That's the biggest drop since 1993. The Dow inched up 13 points as of noon today. Yesterday, it hit a record close before sliding back in late trading. The stock market has surged in recent weeks despite the $85 billion automatic spending cuts that began today. The cuts are part of a 10-year, $1.5 trillion deficit reduction plan. After several years of apparent stagnation, downtown Eugene is rebounding. Recently, another local developer revealed plans to build an entertainment-oriented development near the 5th Street Market. The festivities for the Allen Hall grand opening begin at 1. All are encouraged to attend. A man suspected of wounding a Springfield man in 2011 has been returned to Oregon after fleeing to California. David Robert Friend Jr. allegedly assaulted a Springfield man with a pipe, then shot him in the shoulder. Because Friend and his brother Nicholas suspected the man of assaulting a 12-year-old acquaintance. He then fled to Riverside County, where he was arrested in December. Friend was returned to Oregon Thursday and appeared in court, where he pled not guilty. Lane County is best known for its biggest city, Eugene. When someone mentions the city, images of football, counterculture, and college kids frequently come to mind. But in this county of 350,000, there is also a gang presence. And according to police, there are at least 1,500 gang members in the area. Ellen Minkin tells us about Eugene's growing gang community. If you would like to get in on the discussion, a gang symposium is being planned for late April. Much of Lane County's solid waste is deposited at the Short Mountain landfill near Goshen. But what many do not realize is that the garbage is a remarkable resource, specifically in regards to renewable energy. Josh Volvovic reports. According to the Emerald Peoples Utility Districts, Short Mountain generates 15 million kilowatt hours annually. That's equivalent to nearly 33,000 barrels of oil. That means an average savings of $28 a month for EPUD customers. And because the landfill is due to operate into the foreseeable future, the gas project is expected to produce electricity for another 20 years. Welcome back. A new medical facility for veterans has been approved for Chad Drive in Eugene. The U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs has chosen the site at the corner of Chad Drive and Old Coburg Road. It plans to open the building in 2 years. The closest veteran center is currently in Roseburg. The clinic will cost between $60 and $80 million, which was approved by Congress in 2008. The center expects to see more than 90,000 outpatients each year. From all of us here at Oregon News, have a great weekend.